Are we live? Is it really us? Are we here?
Wait, how do we tell?
I guess we should just ask. Can you hear us?
I don't think it's loading.
Where are you? Oh no.
Okay, I've got this up, but I don't know whether it's up yet.
I think they can see us.
Can you guys see us?
Yes. Is that a yes? They can see us? They see us. Hey. Hey guys. Hey world. Okay. I'm done with it maybe. I don't know how this thing works. Okay.
Oh, I just got a message saying it's up.
So we're officially late. Story of our lives.
We're always late. We're late for everything.
Yes. The only time we've ever been early was when we were born. 7 weeks early. So we apologize for all of the beautiful lovers we've kept waiting. We rushed.
It's coming through.
We rushed from the studio. We were actually in the recording studio finishing up a song that's a potential single. So it was very important. And yeah, we've got a lot of questions.
We're so excited that you guys are here with us.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out. Oh, look, you're on the screen and I'm not. So, I'm going to get up some questions.
So we have a bunch of questions from you all that we haven't even had a chance to look at yet. So you're going to get a very true response and reaction from all of them. I can definitely tell you that.
Except they've all gone missing. Computer sucks. Oh, I don't know where they just went.
So what's the goss, guys? So everyone can hear us okay, right? Where do I check for responses? Right here.
Okay.
Hi to Brazil. I just saw they said say hi to Brazil. We want to say hello to all our lovers in Brazil. We love you. We're going to get to you hopefully this year, if not early next year, for a tour.
All right, we have questions. We have 100 questions. We've whittled it down to 100 questions you guys sent through. A very, very good friend of ours helped pick out the best ones for us while we were in the studio. So the first question, what's the first question we want to pick? All right,
just start from the top.
Okay.
And where's this from? Is this from Twitter?
This is from Twitter. Let's pick Camilla.
You're off the screen. They're complaining. They want to see more Jess.
Camilla Lopez. I'm going to take my jacket off.
Oh, Jessie.
Camilla Lopez on Twitter says, something embarrassing that happened at a concert.
Something embarrassing that happened at a concert. I tend to forget lyrics a lot. And when you're playing to a crowd of a couple of thousand people who know your lyrics by heart, that is very embarrassing.
I fell over on stage once. Do you remember that? I was pulling the rock move where I had my high heel, of course, on a wedge. You guys don't know what that is, like fold back, where you hear the music out of the speaker at the front, and it slipped, and I almost smashed my head into it.
Oh my God.
It was really embarrassing.
How embarrassing. Now everybody knows.
It's on video somewhere, actually, on YouTube.
Maybe we should try find it.
No.
Post it. No? Okay. Next question. We've got to move quick.
Okay. Can you say in Spanish, Los amos a todos?
Jess just attempted it, and I'm not sure. She may have just sworn at you. Who knows?
No, I said I love you all in Spanish.
Oh,
that's I love you all in Spanish, and I do. I love you all.
I do love you.
Okay, will the track Cold be on the new album? That's from Jew Revolution. I know Jew Revolution. She's a babe.
We love you, Jew Revolution. And yes, Cold will definitely be on the record. We're very excited about. I love that all of our really hardcore fans know that one already, because that's one that's definitely hits right here for us. It's special to us. Yeah. So we love that you love that one so much.
Will you? Okay, I'm just going to ask all the questions because they're on my side. One from Lessie Veronica from Twitter.
Lacey.
Oh, Lacey. Sorry, it looked like double S. Lessie.
Oh. Leslie or Lisi or Leslie.
Maybe
Maybe it's Leslie Veronica.
Will you ever release an acoustic album? That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try and incorporate us playing more acoustic songs definitely live. And there might be, I don't know, we just wrote a song with a really, really cool guy over here who's actually incredibly talented at beautiful acoustic chords. So we'll be doing that song live, and hopefully that will make the record.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite songs at the moment that we've written.
But I think as, time goes on after this record, an acoustic, more stripped back kind of album is definitely something that we will want to do.
Yeah, that we're interested in doing.
Yeah. How are you all going there? Let me check a couple of these responses. Are they...
If we ever release an album, I know. I agree.
Good call, babe. Good call. Millie Moo.
Will you ever release this album?
Good question, Millie Moo. We hope so. If not legally, illegally, we will release the record.
Guys, even though we have questions here that we're going to answer, please feel free to tweet questions live.
It's cold in here, right? It's a bit chilly here in LA.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. So we're in Los Angeles at the moment too, working on this record. It's pretty fun here. We might just...
We're terrible at technology, so...
There we go.
We don't even know what we're quite looking at. Hey from the UK. Hey, UK.
Hey,
Hopefully
UK, we want to come be inside of you.
Be in you real soon.
I want to move there.
Lick each other. Oh, that's... I mean, we're recording this, so if we weren't recording it...
We do in our spare time enough.
Yeah.
So. You guys are sweet. You're all
Mexico.
You're all yelling out to come to where you guys live. We definitely want to come down to Mexico again soon. We haven't been able to tour Latin America enough, so we want to get down to South America and hit up Brazil and Mexico, Colombia.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Lisi, how do you feel about people looking up to you as a role model? You've both inspired me so much. That's so sweet. That's from Leslie Veronica again.
That's so beautiful. How do I feel about being looked up to as a role model? Don't do it. Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. I feel flattered. If I want to stand for anything, if we stand for anything, I think it's just, for people to really just stay true to yourself. And, this whole idea of perfection and the image that a lot of people put out there of having to be this perfect kind of thing all the time, it's just not real. It's an illusion. So I think all you can be is who you are, and that's what I like to put out there.
A good one.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisi, who's your favorite Disney princess? That is from Paloma V.
Paloma, Snow White. I have been told.
So, guys, this is the Lisa tweet now because she's not interested in asking me any questions.
Oh, sorry. My favorite Disney princess is Snow White, but also Ariel. It's actually a tie. I love The Little Mermaid.
So you couldn't ask me that question anyway because I like the Disney villains the best.
Yes.
I like Ursula, and the evil queen in Sleeping Beauty is my favorite, and her name escapes me right now. Maleficent.
Yes.
She's my favorite.
Okay. Yeah, I'm more of a Disney princess. You're more of the big...
Oh, someone noticed that this is a dress from the Viper Room show. It's actually not, but it's the same designer.
Mm-hmm.
Same designer, Brian Lichtenberg.
Very cool. All right. Do you want me to ask you a question, Josh?
Sure, pick.
Let's see here.
Oh, this one's perfect. I'm going to answer this one. What's the downright worst, most soul-sapping experience you've had with the business side of music? That is an excellent question. Who's that from? Andy Salem. Oh, Andy.
We love you, Andy.
We love you, Andy.
And that is a great question.
That's such a Andy question. I mean, to be completely honest, we're blessed to do music every day as something that we get to spend our time creating. So we really can't complain too much. That being said, because it is a creative process and because it is a creative job, there is a certain amount of vulnerability that you have. There's a certain amount of creativity that we would like to just focus on completely. But unfortunately, the music industry is 90% business on top of the 100% creative. And then the 10% is just BS screwing around. So, I mean, the most soul-sapping experience would just be, I think, getting in with a co-writer or having a business meeting with someone who doesn't quite get what we're trying to create, and will try to fight with us back and forth on those things. I think that's the most draining experience that you can have, and it happens a fair bit. But that being said, when you're creating with someone, it's almost like getting in a room together and saying, okay, create a baby together for the first time, and you've got 12 hours to do it. Go. And sometimes you have the best sex of your life, and sometimes it's the worst experience, and you want to pretend like it never ever happened. Sex meaning music, making music, not actually having sex with anyone.
That would be really weird.
It was actually a really terrible analogy.
We were both in the room. Can we somehow delete that? I don't think this is live. We can't do that. Okay, the Veronicas just unedited, which is a terrible idea.
Wait,
do you have a favorite?
I think someone just messaged me like saying, "You're
Stop
screwing
talking.
it up. Stop."
Just.
Oh no, it was my friend saying he's coming back from basketball in a little bit.
Do you have a favorite overused word? Our favorite overused word, babe. That's true. I have a lot of friends that often tell me that, that's like our word now. Whenever they hear the word babe, they think of us. I'm cool with that. Okay, what is your dream pet, Jess?
A zombie. That's my goth answer. My dream pet would be a mini sausage dog, miniature sausage dog, I think.
That's very interesting. I didn't know about you.
Sorry. Actually, I changed my mind. I would like a hairless cat.
Oh, like Diane Warren's cat. There's
Yes,
a songwriter that we've been working with, Diane Warren. She's amazing.
She has a beautiful cat that I would like to adopt forever. I would like a hairless cat.
Cool.
I'd just like to carry her around with me.
Okay.
Will you tour Europe soon? All right, so let us give you guys the rundown on what's happening with this record a little bit.
Give me the rundown, please.
All right, so as far as the name Life on Mars, could happen, might change it.
Whoa.
It's going to blow some minds, I think.
Some minds just got blown. I want to kind of almost see reactions.
We're not completely sure because this has been such a long process making this record. It evolves and it evolves and it evolves into different things, and so the incarnation of the record that we have almost finished making now, it's quite a departure from Lolita and what we were working on at the time for Life on Mars.
Definitely.
And so we might actually rename it and give it a new name. We're not sure what it will be yet, or we have a couple of ideas, but we can't really say just yet. But we will let you guys know as soon as we do.
And that's the other thing I think a lot of people have been asking is if the record is going to sound like Lolita, which I think we released over maybe almost 6 months ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer to that is no, not really. The record really doesn't sound anything like Lolita. I think, the last few months we've sort of really got stuck into a lot of the writing and the roots of who we are as a band and as artists. So, we have gone back to a lot more of that organic sound of where we started, which was guitars, piano. Obviously, we love cool things like trip hop, soul influence, the blues, rock and roll. Anyone who's ever been to one of our live shows knows that it's more of a rock show than a pop show. So all of those sort of elements that we use in our live show is definitely true to
coming through on
the actual recordings.
Record.
So yeah, we're very excited about that, obviously, and we just can't wait for you all to hear it. But lyrically, it's all very honest. It's our, all of our stories that we've just been dying to tell you that's been happening over the past 5 years. So
lots of love songs on this record.
It's weird, right?
I feel like we've progressed from heartbreak on the second record, and there's a lot of love on this record.
There is a lot of love happening.
I'm excited about that. So secondly is we're definitely getting the record out this year to you guys. So to answer a lot of questions, the record's coming out this year. And we will hopefully be touring with that release. Well, we will be. Mm-hmm. We have to. So we're not sure where we'll start, whether it'll be America or Australia or the UK, probably, or Europe somewhere. I would love to start in South America, to be honest, because you guys have missed out.
Amazing.
But I think it'll probably be one of those 3 places first, and then we will progress through touring, and we can't wait to come and see all of you, though. It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm. It will.
What else can we tell them about the record release? If you guys have any questions on the record release, just ask now.
It's going so fast.
They're really, I mean, there's a lot of comments asking me to lick your face, and I'm not interested.
Oh, really? You're not interested? I'm offended.
I'm probably the only person in the world that would say no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. We're here for 2 more weeks, by the way. We've got 2 more weeks of writing and recording. Fingers crossed. And then we're sort of done with the recording process, and then we'll be moving on to all of the creative things like, you know, photo shoots and, I don't know, working out, trying to look
Let's pick another question from here. Lisa, how did you feel when the old lady in our video blog in Venice didn't accept your flower? I think we had.
I felt like this, like. I was a little bit heartbroken, but do you know what? As I was walking away, I looked back and she was staring at the flower, and you know, she was wearing it on her face. She's been through a lot. I think she's had some heartbreak in her life. So, you know, I didn't take it personally or that personally. I just hope that I made her smile.
You did. I saw the aftermath. You were absolutely devastated. She actually, I was like, it's funny for the video, just, you know, talk about it. And Lisa was so hurt. She was just like, she was looking at it. And I was like, honey, she wasn't looking at the flower. Sorry. You got rejected.
Oh,
you got rejected for the first time in your life, and you've just got to deal with it.
Oh, it's for the first time. No.
Not familiar with that feeling.
This is true. What is your...
Do you think you've sacrificed your love life for your career? That's a great question. That's from Dave It 91RR.
You answer. This is the just question.
There's many things you have to sacrifice, I think, when you go into this industry.
I think you sacrifice any sort of normalcy in a relationship. Like, you know, you can't really see each other every day and things like that when you're on tour or you're creating, and, you know, even if you are in one place for a minute, you're always kind of having to say goodbye to someone.
Yeah.
So whether that's your family, you know, the love of your life, your friends, it you know, you are always saying goodbye to someone, but luckily we have each other.
Aww.
It's always you know, it's taking a big part of home with you everywhere definitely makes it a lot easier, but
yeah, but you don't get to. It is hard. I mean, I don't think I've spent longer than a couple of weeks with a boyfriend ever. It's sad. Imagine if we had to do that. That would be crazy.
I wonder, how do you think you'd go?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Okay.
Are you happy you have a twin? That is a great question too. That is from Wayne Russ 14.
I think that we should both say our answer on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No.
Just kidding.
I kind of was just waiting to see what you'd say. Yes, of course. Of course.
We have our best friend with us.
Yes.
At all times.
Okay. I like this. There was a cool one here. What has influenced you to decide on the new sound for this record? I think as far as influences go on when we're creating, it can come from a number of places. I mean, the people that we surround ourselves with definitely influence us a lot.
Friends of ours is probably one of our biggest
influences.
The people that we're, you know, the way that I see it is whatever's going on in our life, romantically, emotionally, that because we like to write from the heart, and we're very heart-driven songwriters, that plays a big part of it. So friends, family, lovers, ex-lovers, all of the above, each other. That being said, we have allowed ourselves to be more creative as far as storytelling as well. We've wanted to expand and challenge ourselves and become more mature writers. So it's not just diary writing type of songwriting for this record. We've really dug deep to perfect a craft for ourselves as well as spill our hearts. So
definitely.
Musically, what are who are some of our favorite artists that... It's funny because right now we're not listening to a lot of pop records because nothing's really inspiring us. So we've kind of delved back into blues and roots and rock and roll and soul and pop, soul pop.
I mean, of course, like Amy Winehouse is a classic that, you know,
we've had her on repeat.
We've been listening to a lot. my favorite band, Tyler Bryant and the Shakedown. Just
They're
gonna throw that out
amazing.
there.
We have been listening to them every day.
Every day. They were my gym workout
This morning?
album this morning. Tyler and the boys.
Nothing like working your booty to a bunch of hot boys singing to you in your ears.
Downtown Tonight, and I was like working it.
I was getting into it. I know that song, so I know
one of my favorites.
I know what that situation is.
Rival Sons.
Rival Sons.
Obviously, J.B. Cannon is
Unbelievable.
an artist that we took out on tour with us years ago, solo, acoustic, and that he now fronts the most amazing rock and roll band, the Rival Sons. We love those guys as well. I mean, yeah, we could go on forever about awesome music. We won't. We'll move on to the next question.
Someone just wrote, when is the record going to be released? This year. I thought we answered that. You might have just jumped on. This year. We are releasing the record this year and we're going to be touring. We're very excited too. Sorry it's taken so long. I promise that it's not our fault.
We want to name names, but we can't because we get in trouble. But yes, we're trying to get this record out to you as soon as possible in the shape of something we truly, truly love and believe in. So
ask us some crazy questions. Bedazzle Queen, we love you too, Alex, and we can't wait to see you in Phoenix.
Yes,
you're such a babe. We're gonna hug you so hard. Do you wear vegan makeup? That's a great question. We take our makeup very seriously in the sense that we do research companies that don't test on animals, and Peter actually have a spreadsheet site up that lists all the cruelty-free companies that you guys can check out. So log on to them and check out all the cruelty-free makeup brands.
We'll post up the link after this.
We'll post up the link on our Facebook. So check that out. It's always our go-to. Ever thought to get married? We will just skip that question.
I had a thought and then I realized. Anyway, no.
You guys are the absolute greatest fans in the world. We love you guys so much. This isn't a wrap up, by the way. We're sticking around for a while, but we just wanted to say how much we love you guys. You guys have stuck it out with us for a fair few years, and I know we've promised you guys new music for a long time, and it's taken a minute. But we love you all, and thank you for sticking out. We promise it will be worth it. It will absolutely be worth it.
Someone said something about, here, questions are going so fast, we can't see them. Someone said something about, did Bert McCracken teach you how to
scream?
Oh, yeah, he did.
He did, yeah. I went through an emo phase, believe it or not. I'm sure it's hard for anyone to believe. Scream emo. Back in the day, and I heard My Chemical Romance are breaking up. Just a bit of goss on the side. Anyway, I was quite obsessed with The Used, and we met Bert at a show, one of our shows actually, an acoustic show we did in Australia, and he came along and sat right at the front of the stage, and I wanted to learn how to scream. We were talking about how we have the same love tattoo, and he was like, I'll teach you, and he kind of showed me, and then from then on I decided to utilize my newfound skill in every song that I could, and I got told off by the record company so many times because I would just start trying to turn all of our songs into screamo songs, live acoustic, and they would just like stop doing that. And actually one time they live recorded one of our live sessions, the AOL sessions, and they sat there and edited out all the screaming.
Will there be screaming on this record?
There was on a couple of songs that we absolutely love. Whether those songs make it or not, I'm not totally sure. There's a lot of passion on this record, though, so I'm sure there's the version of screaming. It's definitely not as screamo emo as but actually the Take Me on the Floor kind of scream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could say yeah.
I got a text.
My dad just sent through a message.
Is he watching?
Daddy must be watching. Hey, Daddy, I love you. He wrote, his question, everybody, is, when are you coming home to help me clean the warehouse? No, not going to happen. I'm sorry.
We're going to extend the trip, Dad, just so we can get out of it. I want to wish...
Ooh, and I got another...
Can I just say, I want to give a shout out to Tyler Bryant because he's awesome, and they're about to play a show, and I wish I was there.
Ah, awesome.
Just say that.
Love you, Ty. Wish we were there rocking out in the front row. You are currently the most viewed stream on USTREAM. You are being featured on the front page of the site. Oh.
Oh gosh,
that just
why?
made me slightly self-conscious. Well, hello.
That's why.
Thank you, Leon. We love you.
Okay, this question here. Let's go back to the questions.
All right, this is a Facebook question from Sarah Imperial. Do you write your own lyrics? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Lyrics are a very important part of the music, if not the most important part, other than the melody, obviously, to me. I love, hearing someone's story or their heartache or their, whatever they're feeling. So our lyrics are very, very honest and true to our lives. So
sometimes we get a little crazy with it and people have to wheel us back in.
Yeah. That's cool.
What was the inspiration behind the Lolita song and video? That is from Masha Man. Masha Man. We got to work with the most incredible director, who is actually a film director. His name is Spencer Susser. Yeah, blowing up.
Sorry.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that, Tyler Bryant. We got to work with the most amazing film director named Spencer Susser, and he wrote and directed one of our favorite films that we saw over here in America called Hesher. And Natalie Portman and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are in that film. And we became friends. We met Spencer through another friend that we met. And we all just clicked straight away. And he's just such an incredibly creative, down-to-earth, wonderful man. And when it came time to do a video for Lolita, we saw what he did. He'd just done a video for Lana Del Rey, and we saw what he did, and we said, we don't have a budget. We have no money at all to make this video. Will you help us? And he said, I would love to. I will make it look amazing. And he came up with a concept with us. He basically said, what do you want to do? And we said, just look as badass as possible. And I said, I've always kind of had this fantasy of resembling anything to do with
they say all you need is a girl and a gun, and that's sort of what the video was about. It was just shooting up the bad guys and the monster that was this sort of
entity. It was symbolic of a lot of different things. Anyway, I gave a really long drawn out answer, so let's just move on. Basically, Spencer was the best, and we're so blessed to have him involved.
He is wonderful. He's beautiful.
This is great. Angela Ailman wants to know, do we share lipstick?
Do we share lipstick?
Yes.
We do. I think we shared lipstick right before this.
What is your love philosophy? That's Israel. I'm sorry, Israel. I can't say your last name. I can give it a go. Guitieres. That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that sounded great.
There's a Z on the end. What is our love philosophy? I like that question.
Well, we are the Six of Hearts as far as Destiny cards go.
Which is the unconditional love of Christ.
The unconditional love card. So I think
when you're talking about love, you're talking about something that is limitless, and you're talking about something that is there's a lot of different ways you can interpret love, but there is really only one. What am I trying to say?
You preach this all day. You're getting shy right now.
I know. I'm a bit nervous. I think that love comes down to just accepting yourself, loving those around you, and spreading as much light as you can, accepting someone's darkness and accepting someone's light, and attracting that for yourself. I think it's important just to love and accept everyone and set a great example. And I got nervous. I'm going to regret how I answered that later, because
I thought it was wonderful. Are you thinking of dyeing your hair again? That is from Paloma. Jess?
I would love to go blonde again. Unfortunately, I'm still recovering from 5 years ago when I ruined my hair last time going blonde.
Okay, so here's my theory on my hair color. I really want to try something different, but every time I'm like this close to doing it, I think about the fact that Michael Jackson had black hair, and you can't get any more badass than that. So therefore, I'm sticking with the black for now. You never know.
Wait, guys, it's going so fast. Why Jess? Why what?
Are you a Heather? No, I'm a Veronica.
Brazil. We love you.
Okay, more questions? Moving to LA to pursue?
We can look at Instagram questions.
Yes.
That was an Instagram question. I'm moving to LA soon to pursue acting. I'm so scared to leave my mum and family. How do you deal with moving so far from home? That's Chel's Bones.
Oh, that is a beautiful question. It was definitely very exciting. It was tough, you know. Of course, we miss our family and our friends and chocolate, you know, Cadbury chocolate that I really like, things like that. My barbecue, I miss that a lot.
We found the most amazing chocolate over here.
We did, you're right. Which we've been preaching all over Instagram.
I've had 3 of them today. They're called Sacred Chocolate. You guys need to check them out.
But no, I mean, it was a very exciting time when we moved over here. We've sort of been back and forth a lot from Australia to LA. I think a lot of people think we permanently live here. We don't. We still call Australia home. Don't freak out. But, you know, as far as the next few years go, we're just gypsies. Home really is where the heart is. Sorry, that sounded lame, but it's true. So, you know, we call LA home. We call Brisbane home. Jess wants to move to London. I'd like to live in Nashville. So, yeah.
I miss home.
We have our hearts are all sort of all over the place. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just jumped on Twitter to check out some questions because it's a little bit easier to navigate here. Here's a good one. Have we ever fought over a boy? I think we've had fights, but not over a boy. We both thought a boy was hot. Yeah. We go for very different people.
Yes, we do.
We're attracted to different people.
Yeah.
So there hasn't really been too many fights in that sense. Okay. You guys are asking some really good questions. They're actually very serious questions. It's so nice. Sometimes I jump on other people's you know, blog things. We've got almost 1,000 viewers. Wow. Hey.
Anyone that's just joining us.
Hi, everyone. Oh, yeah, they're just going up and up. Wow, you guys are awesome. Sometimes I jump on people's tweet cams and it's just kids either abusing people or asking really stupid shit. So thank you for asking us interesting questions.
We have the coolest fans.
We do.
Like, people supporting us and that love us. So.
We love you guys.
Yeah. Are you sure this isn't the number? 4,000?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. That is what it is. I can't tell.
Okay. More questions.
Hi, Ari and Andrea and Jonah from Venezuela. Wow. That's awesome.
Venezuela, babe? Okay, you're going to want to forget that. Venezuela.
Is that how you spell that?
I think that was a typo.
I'm sure there's meant to be a W in Venezuela. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you have any more questions from the page?
I'm just not even going to... I don't really want to... I don't want to read it anymore. You can read it.
Hello. I'm taking over. Where are the questions at?
I'm just going up and down.
No, but where's our page of questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me get it up.
It's like our mandala.
Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. This might be my favorite pick of questions. Is I Don't Want to Wait. That's a song from our second record, for those of you who don't know that, about Jess waiting for Lisa to wake up. That was from...
That's awesome.
Is that Suck My Kevin? No, that was... Jag Rose 1. Hey, Jag Rose, we love you, babe.
We do.
That is my favorite question of the bunch. And the answer is no, but it probably should have been. It
should be.
Because I feel like I think they say you spend 7 years of your life waiting at traffic lights, and if that's the ratio that they've done over a study of someone's life, I would say I will have spent a good 38 years of my life waiting for Lisa.
Okay, so here's the deal.
All up.
I don't like waking up. I really enjoy
Should we
sleeping.
do a reenactment of what happens in the morning for them?
Go. We should. Do it. You be me. I'll be you. Oh, no,
okay.
You've actually been really sweet lately.
Okay, I'm going to be Lisa. Come on.
Babe, we have to get up.
Oh, I do not. I've been so nice lately.
You've been like, Lacey, we have to get up, babe.
Oh.
We have to wake up. It's almost 10 o'clock.
But I could just sleep forever. She gets really keen. She's like, I could just sleep forever. I'm so sleepy.
I think I'm one of those people that
I'm like, get up. I have a milkshake for you.
Reality disheartens me a little bit sometimes. I like to stay in my dreamland. Except for the other night, I had the worst dream of my life. I dreamt that I had all these crazy tattoos. I thought it was real. I'm serious. And there was this big purple sleeve with a unicorn on it, and it was just really bad. And I woke up hyperventilating, and I ran into Jess's room crying because I thought it was real.
Wait, there was a question I saw in here about being Steve Buscemi. I wanna ask that one. Hold on. I think it was. It was definitely Alex who asked it, Bedazzled Queen. She asked it.
Oh, cutie. What did she say? She said something about what? Steve Buscemi.
Some of the best. She's got some of the best questions. It was. I can't find it. I think it was. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't her. Sorry, it was AKA Niga. Jess, if I put on a Steve Buscemi costume, would you marry me? Yes. Yes, I would.
I just love that. That's just yes.
Someone asked me the other day, like, but are you actually attracted? Like, would you make out with Steve Buscemi?
I think you're just being funny or something.
And I actually would. I would make out with Steve Buscemi.
You got to get him in one of our videos so he can be like.
He's a very sexy man. I like the whole serial killer vibe. Not that he's a serial killer, but he's played a serial killer before in Con Air, one of my favorites.
Lisa, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is
black,
turquoise, or emerald green. It's a little bit of a tie. I've actually got on one of my favorite turquoise pendants right now. I have a lot of jewelry that's turquoise or green.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to probably wrap up in the next 10 minutes. But we're going to do 10 more minutes of questions. I'm going to jump back on my Twitter and see if you've asked any more stuff. Oh, yeah, there's heaps. Andrea, we love you.
I love you, babe.
You guys are just writing some very, very, very sweet things.
Yeah.
Who loves Michael Jackson more, you or me? It's a tie.
I mean, my name.
What's our favorite Michael Jackson song?
My favorite. That's really an extremely tough question. But if I were to have to choose one, I would say They Don't Really Care About Us.
I'm gonna say Dirty Diana.
Hello and a birthday shout out, Jess, to Raylene. Happy birthday, Raylene.
Happy birthday.
Hope it's beautiful.
Favorite book? That was a good question. I think my favorite book is A Course in Miracles. It's really intense. I'm not even going to explain it, but go Google it. A Course in Miracles, my favorite book to read. Lollipod, Lauren, hey babe, we love you. Mwah. Favorite junk food on tour? I have to say we've become incredibly healthy.
We have.
We've taken on the holistic lifestyle. Mm-hmm. We've educated ourselves on proper health because we actually ate quite terribly a lot
for a while.
Yeah,
for a long time.
So I think my favorite thing to eat now is White Passion Sacred Chocolate. It's my most favorite thing in the world.
Love the sacred chocolate.
Oh, and I think my mum just sent through a question. This is great. Mummy sends hugs and kisses.
Oh, I love you, Mummy.
Our parents are adorable. What is your favorite poem? Anything by Bukowski? Mm. Blue Violet, I think. Oh, not Blue Violet. Blue. It might be called something. Bluebird. Good to see. I really love the poem.
There's more questions. People just wrote more. Oh, do you have any more plans to get new tattoos?
No.
Might get a couple more names.
Just leave it. Add to my collection.
Guilty pleasure artist. Okay, favorite artist or song of the moment? That's a good question. Who are we loving? Well, we kind of already went over that a little while ago, like loving the Rival Sons. Tyler Bryant and the Shakedown.
Trixie Whitley.
Trixie Whitley is unbelievable. You guys should definitely check her out.
Emily Sandé.
She's
amazing. I'm just looking at my Spotify right now to have a look. I have a friend who sends me the best music playlist of stuff. I'm having a re-obsession with Nick Cave. I mean, he's just released a new record too. Awesome. The XX record. I love Coexist. That is one of my favorites. PJ Harvey as well. I also have I have quite the obsession with Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood and their duets together. Quite obsessed.
I love Tom Petty. I'm very excited that he's touring later this year.
When you hear One Direction, do you head in the opposite direction? Oh, that's mean. Grab each other with one word.
Each other with one word? Oh boy, one word.
5, 4, 3, 2,
insane. Just kidding.
You could have said psychotic or insane's a bit boring.
I was like sociopath. Just kidding. I'm joking. There's just so many beautiful words that could describe you, Jessie. I think
all encompassing.
Yeah. I think you're a lover. I think you're loving.
Thank you, beautiful.
And true.
All right, we're going to just finish up here. Any plans to work with Kylie Minogue? Point of contact, Joe Daddick, we love you. Hi, sweetheart. We would love to work with Kylie. She is one of our favorite Australian pop artists. She's unbelievable.
It's pretty cool. We've actually, on the sort of writing experience of this record, we've got to work with some pretty incredible artists that have definitely been a little bit of a dream come true. We got to do a lot of writing with Daniel Johns from Silverchair. He would definitely be up there on my list of people to work with, and that just absolutely blew my mind.
That was an
incredible time. I got to sing with Daniel Johns. It's like I didn't think I would actually be able to sing in front of him.
No, we were quite.
I held it together. I think I played it cool.
Yeah, we did. We tried to be pretty cool about it.
And I think it's experiences like that that really push you too as an artist, because it's like, you know,
you're working with another artist who you admire their work, and it's not just another songwriter, although, you know, obviously that makes us nervous too, because we work with people who have written some of our most favorite songs in the world, and even though they're not the artist behind it, it's still quite nerve-wracking to have to, you know, collaborate our ideas and speak up about them. We're rather seasoned now, but we still get nervous. We could bring back to life any 3 singers, who would it be?
Well, number 1, Michael Jackson. Elvis Presley. And Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, okay. I'm down with that. We'll make that a group effort. We definitely plan to tour Asia and Italy. I'm just going to say that. Absolutely. Shout out to Sabrina. Hey, babe. You guys are spamming my shit. This is great.
What makes you dislike a person?
I think people that are selfish or completely self-serving and unable to live in reality.
Delusional.
Delusional is a bit, definitely. Delusional is definitely something that we could do without.
I don't think we really dislike anybody.
Yes, we do. Sure, we do. Plenty.
We
of
just
people.
write songs about it, and they have to figure it out the hard way.
Girls that try to mess with our men.
Oh yeah. Got no time for that.
Got no time for that.
Or if I do have time for it, they should be scared. Run. Okay, well, should we sort of
wrap it up? All right. Did you ever go out with Evan Peters? Ev's a very good friend of ours.
Evan was, we lived in a house in Hollywood when we first moved to LA, you know, so long ago, in like 2005, I think we lived in a house with Evan. So he was one of our very best friends for a long time. He's unbelievable. He's doing so well. We're very proud of him.
He's freaky on that show. It's great. All the ex-boyfriends come out now at the end of...
Why are they asking that?
At the end of the video.
Don't ask that. There's so many cooler people in my life now. Oh, another shout out. There's an amazing artist
Sandy.
who's playing. Matt Hayes is playing Hotel Cafe here in LA. Very excited about that.
He's someone we love.
His record's coming out soon too.
We've had a little preview of some brilliant tracks.
Yes.
So we love him.
We love you too,
We love you guys.
Okay, well,
Casey,
I don't want to go because we're having too much fun, but I'm scared of what we might say. So I feel like we should wrap this up.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
We promise we've been, working really, really hard to just make amazing music for you guys, and we can't wait to get it out in the next few months. So look out for it. We'll keep you updated. Check our Facebook, check our Twitters, and we'll see you very soon on tour.
I'm just going to answer one last question here because this is an important question. A bunch of you guys are asking when you guys can buy merch. We've actually, we're putting merch that has never been available internationally before up on our Facebook pages in the next week, hopefully. So you guys can buy it internationally, and we're actually going to start designing new merch as of this month and releasing new things every couple of months, so you guys have some new things to add to your collection. So we will let you guys know when that stuff's going up. You just have to check the Facebook every day. All right. We miss everybody back at home in Australia. We love you guys so much, especially everyone in Brisbane.
Thank you to everyone who stayed up really late to check this out. And
Europe, we miss you too.
Yeah, we love you all. We can't wait to bring the music to you really soon. Okay. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.